Hello everybody, this is Donna with dddivadesigns.blogspot.com. I'm actually showing you a new video upload of some Christmas tags that I worked on today with my best pal. She has a passion for crafting as well, and she and I spent the entire day today working on some Christmas projects and some Christmas crafts, and I just totally love it when you can share a passion with somebody who totally loves scrapbooking and crafting and creating. So we had a great time today. We started at about 9 o'clock and we finished about 6 o'clock, so we had a good time today. So I got a lot done. I wanted to work on my Christmas tags and my Christmas cards today, and I got a lot done. I did 4 tags today I'm going to show you, and I finished 3 cards, so I'll show you those as well. And a lot of these tags were pulled from my, first of all, they're the bigger tags, those 8, I think they're number 8 tags, so they're the big ones. And for years I've been looking at the Tim Holtz 12 Days of Christmas tags. I have not used a lot of his techniques on these tags, but I plan on doing that. I just wanted to try some of these techniques on my own, or try some things on my own. But these tags are definitely inspired by Tim Holtz, which we all totally love. At least I do. So a lot of these I used a lot of distressing inks. I used a lot of Glimmer Mist, and I don't have all the colors and so forth, but I'm sure you guys know these products. You can recognize some of these colors. So let's just go ahead and get started. With this first tag, it says Season's Greetings, and I embossed that with some white embossing powder. This is not Prima bling. It's actually some bling that I think it came from the dollar bin, and I thought it would look pretty on this card. I do know the colors that I used on this tag in terms of distress ink. I used Fire Brick Red, I think Peel Paint, and I distressed the edges a little bit with, I think, Vintage Photo. So, but that Glimmer Mist really is just beautiful, and it works so well with the distress ink. It just makes it, give it an extra pop. I don't know. And then I took this flower right here, and it was white, of course, and it's a petaloo white flower, and I Glimmer Misted that. I think that's with burnt red. And I used this little dimensional sticker here, put that there with some holly and some berries. Here's some trim. I know that's from Bo Bunny. And I stamped the corners. I'm not sure of the name of the stamps, but I stamped that in black. I added some stickles here and some stickles at the top of the tag. And that's pretty much it for that tag. But I thought it turned out pretty. Alright, so my next tag actually is Glimmer Misted as well. As you can see, this one says Tidings of Comfort and Joy. And again, I pulled from my, you know how we all collect stuff and we just get it if it's a great bargain or sale or free, and we just collect it because we know we're going to use it at some point. So what I ended up doing, a lot of the stuff on this tag right here came from my Christmas embellishment stash. This actually right here it was at the top of some bells, some really big bells. So I pulled it apart and I put it at the top of this tag. This right here, this big old pearl, actually was from a earring, and I just pulled the back off and stuck it there. This came from a leaf. I pulled that off the leaf. Here's some Prima pearls. You can see that right here and down here. And here's another petaloo flower. And I think this is Wheat Fields. The color that I used is Wheat Fields, which is a really pretty color. Some more Bo Bunny ribbon and trim. I totally love that color. It's very deep burgundy, I guess. And this leaf right here, I got it from, it came from Michael's, I believe, and it was in their clearance section, or 90% off or whatever. And I bought like 1,000 of them. And I have a lot of them left over, and so they were always in my stash, and I knew that I would eventually use them for projects. So look at that Glimmer Mist. Isn't that pretty? It is gorgeous. Anyway, so that's that tag. All right. And let's see. The next tag that I did was using those same leaves, and this is a Bo Bunny dimensional sticker. It says Happy Holidays, and I did use some Peel Paint, and I think I just used Peel Paint on this one, and then I sprayed it with a forest color of that Glimmer Mist, and it gave it that color. These are just some buttons, some what do you call that, die cut buttons, and I used some stickles to bring out just to add some stickles, just to bring it out a little bit and bling it up. And this paper in the background is paper that I had. This right here is paper I had from a paper pack, and it's I think it's like mulberry paper, and I distressed it a little bit with some walnut stain or something like that, just to add some more dimension to the tag. And I think eventually with all these tags, I'm going to add some type of fibers. I have plenty of fibers in my stash, and I think I'll just go ahead and add some fibers to them as well. So that's that tag. And then the final tag that I did today, totally, I wanted to give it kind of sort of like a frosty look, and the Glimmer Mist helped out a lot. But that extra shine you see is actually from that Lumiere paint, and it's pearl. I use like a pearl blue and a pearl white. So the extra sheen you see here and down here is that Lumiere paint, which is very pretty. And of course I use some Glacier, I think it's Glacier Glimmer Mist, and Frost, those two Glimmer Mist. And then these are just some dimensional stickers I had in my stash. I don't even know where I got them from. And then I took some glitter. I added some glue and added some glitter to the edges here. I hope you can see that glitter. I added it here and on the bottom just to give it some more dimension. This little piece of paper right here came from Tim Holtz from his paper pack, and it does say Jingle Bells. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I wanted to contrast the blue with some grungy brown paper. I just thought it just gives it some. All of this was totally inspired by Tim Holtz, by the way. And I just added a little corner here with that same paper. And again, I'm going to add a bunch of probably blue and white and frosty type ribbon. And this saying, it's a part of a poem. I just pulled it off the internet. I thought it kind of was representative of this tag that I wanted to kind of look frosty. And it says, let's see, it says frosty days and ice still nights, fir trees trimmed with tiny lights, sound of sleigh bells in the snow, that was Christmas long ago. So anyway, that's that tag. And I thought it turned out really pretty. I kind of sort of like it, actually. It's actually my favorite. So anyway, love the tag. Now I'll just show you these cards real quick. Now these cards came from, Anna Griffiths has a new Christmas line, and I totally love it. If you guys haven't seen it at Michael's yet, you need to check it out. And I have plenty of Christmas paper, but it's always good to have it because you can always make tags out of it or whatever, particularly if you can get it on sale. But she has this paper pad that you can cut them out. They're all in the shape of cards. So that's what these are from. And she has a lot of embellishments and a lot of die cuts that you can add and make your own cards. So that's what these cards came from. So again, these are from the Anna Griffith paper pack. And I'm not sure the name of it, but it's her Christmas holiday pack. So here's my first card. And this, you have to buy, well, you don't have to, but I think they come in a whole pack too. But these die cuts were separate. So it's very simple, nothing fancy dancy. All I did was, the cards come like this. They all come just like that. You just pull them out of the pad, and then you just fold it over and score it. And then all these are, this is a die cut that came from that pack, and here's a ornament that came out of that pack. And I just used the pop dart to pop it up a little bit. And this stamp came from my stamp collection. It says Peace on Earth. I'm probably going to have to go over it a little bit because I don't stamp very well. So I'm probably going to stamp it, or I'm sorry, fill it in with the black ink pen or something. But anyway, that's that card. The next card is very simple again. This one says, Let Heaven and Nature Sing. And very plain card. You can add a cinnamon in the middle or in the inside. And the holly leaves I pulled from the die cut pack. And it did not come like this. I actually added some red stickles to that just to give it some bling bling. And this stamp came from my own stamp pack, and a little die cut in the back. But little quick cards, you know, nothing fancy dancy. And then the final card that I worked on was this one. It's red. I totally love it. This is some Melissa Francis ribbon. And what I did was use some wheat fields just to antique it a little bit, I guess. I don't like anything bright white or too white. And it wouldn't look good with this card anyway because of the paper. And anyway, here's a stamp. This is a die cut that came from that die cut pack. So what I did, I stamped this Peace on Earth there. I added that. It came just like this whole piece right here was just the die cut from that pack. I stamped Peace on Earth and attached it to the card. And it's really cute and simple. And these are just cards you can give out for Christmas. So anyway, that's my card. Here are all my tags again. I thought they turned out really pretty. I just love when crafting comes together, when you can get some projects done, and it's even better when you have somebody that's doing it with you. So thank you so much for checking it out, and I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be sure to respond. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Smooches.